In this video, I'd like to show you how to move your fingers when you play arpeggio and tremolo patterns. An arpeggio is when you play the notes of a chord in succession, rather than playing them at the same time. For instance, instead of doing this. Tremolo, you also play the notes in succession, but the IMA fingers are going to be played on the same string. So here's PAMI. I will also give you an exercise to practice that. All right, let's get to it. So we're going to start by putting the fingers on their strings. So P is going to be on the 4th string, I is going to be on the 3rd string, M is going to be on the 2nd string, and A is going to be on the 1st string. So we're going to start with a P-I-M-A arpeggio. So I'm going to play P, make that cross with the where you touch the side of the index finger. So I just missed the 3rd string and I touch the side of the index finger, making a cross like that. Now I is going to play and touch the thumb muscle. So I'm going to touch right here. The flat of my index finger is going to touch right there. Notice I'm moving from this part of the finger right here, and I'm not lifting up, and I'm not dropping my wrist. So I comes in, stays there in the palm, M joins it, plays the 2nd string, and it's touching the thumb, and then A comes in and touches the thumb. So I end up in this loose fist like that. I'll do it again. P, I comes into the palm, M comes into the palm, A comes into the palm. Then when I play the thumb, I'm going to gently let the fingers relax and go in front of the strings ready to do it again. So I kind of get that wave motion. Now that would be the same if I'm doing P-I-M, P-I-A, or P-M-A. I'm going to have that same motion doing it the opposite way. So if I'm doing P-A-M-I, play the thumb, make that cross with the index. A comes in and touches the thumb. M comes into the palm, touches the thumb. And then I is going to come in and touch the thumb, end up with a loose fist that way. And then the fingers come out when the thumb plays. So I get that kind of wave going. It's the same if I'm doing P-A-M. Now everything I just said for arpeggios applies for tremolo. So let's going to do all the tremolo on the 1st string. I would start tremolo on the 1st string because it's just easier because you don't have to worry about hitting the string below. So we're going to keep it on the 1st string. So I'm going to play the thumb, touch the side of the index. I'm going to do I comes into the palm, M joins it, A comes in, and then when the thumb plays, all those fingers come back out in front of the 1st string, ready to do it again. And then opposite P-A-M-I. So P, A comes into the palm, M comes into the palm, I end in a loose fist, and then when the thumb plays, the fingers go back in front of the 1st string. P-A-M-I is usually what's used for a tremolo in classical music. So to make this exercise a little more interesting for you, I'm going to give you a left hand progression. So you're going to start with open strings. You're going to play the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and sometimes if you're doing all 3 IMA fingers, you use the 1st string also. So first strings, first chord is just open strings. 2nd chord, you're going to put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string and your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Move that chord up 2 frets. Up is visually not up because that looks visually down. It's what the pitch is doing. So the pitch is going higher. And now so that's on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string with my 1st finger. 4th fret of the 3rd string with my 2nd finger. And then the next chord, you put your 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, 4th finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And then you go back with this, so you do it in reverse. Go back to the 3rd fret and the 4th fret with 1 and 2, 1st and 2nd finger. Move back 2 frets, and then open strings. All right, let's get to the patterns. So the first pattern is going to be PIM. So the thumb is on the 4th string, the index is on the 3rd string, and the M finger is on the 2nd string. So PMI, PMA, put M and A on the 3rd and 2nd string. PAM. All right, then you're going to do, the thumb is going to go on the 4th string, I is going to go on the 3rd string, M is going to go on the 2nd string, and the A finger is going to go on the 1st string. You're going to do PIMA. And PAMI. Now I'm going to do all those patterns on the 1st string with the tremolo. So with the tremolo, we're going to stay on this 1st string, and the thumb is going to change strings. So we're going to do, let's do PIM. Then the thumb is going to play the 3rd string. It's going to play the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, like this. Next chord. Repeat that for PMI. Do PMA. PAM. Of course, I'm doing the whole pattern going up and down with the chords. And then PIMA. And do PAMI. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments and questions below. Happy practicing!